Everybody shares success stories. But you know what? From failure to failure to failure and then finally succeeding is something, a very inspirational story to learn from for a lot of juniors and the friends who could not make it this time. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you so much,
for
sir.
passing it.
Thank you so much.
Let's hear from Dr. Navrag that how much he scored in the first go.
In my first attempt, I scored 82 marks and I passed in 6th attempt.
What he's saying that the first attempt he started with 82?
82, sir.
And this was his 6th attempt. We are not saying that everybody needs to take so many attempts to pass the examination, but look at the perseverance of a person. It takes huge courage to keep on going in spite of 5 failures to make it happen 6th time. I used to hear the story of the spider climbing the rock and falling every time. A king looking at the spider. The king has just lost the war. 9th time, spider climbed. That story was inspiration. In 21st century, we should look for contemporary story. And Navrag is definitely the contemporary for us. So what about the second time?
I joined Arise. I crossed like 108. I scored in 2nd attempt.
What about the 3rd and 4th and 5th attempt?
My preparation was in peaks. Like I know how to study everything like pharmacology, pathology, microbiology. These 3 I was very strong, and because of that in my 3rd attempt my medicine got so good. Amazing. And my lagging subject was clinical subjects. So again, I failed in 3rd attempt because of lack of guidance and orientation regarding clinical approach of the MCQs. I figured out in my 3rd attempt. So I got 142 marks. I reevaluated myself, like talking to myself, sticking to my plans, pushing myself, bouncing back well. In first attempt, 82. In second attempt, 108. In third attempt, 142. I was just 8 marks away. So I was like, it's okay. It's just 8 marks I need to score. I know everything. Right now, I know everything. It's okay. Last 1 महीने में पढ़े तो भी हो जाएगा. So overconfidence में again I landed up with 140. At that time, in my 5th attempt, I got scared. I was like, no, Navrag, you're going wrong. And in my 5th attempt, first 2 months was very good. In 3rd month, distractions, social media, with the minute overconfidence and the lack of bad influence around me. And again, I lost my attempt and landed with the 140 marks in my 5th attempt. 5th attempt.
What did you do differently in the 6th attempt which helped you go on the other side of 150?
I changed only 3 things. Previously, I was overconfident. I was careless about myself. Third thing, in last 1 month of preparation, I pushed my 100%. I was into coaching centers and all. And last 1 month of my preparation, I completed the revision twice for 19 subjects. And my strong zones is pharma, patho, micro, medicine. These 4 subjects, I nailed them in last 1 month. And in clinicals, I studied like 60% to 65% every subject. I didn't leave any subject in last attempt. And in last 15 days, again, I have studied first paper twice. First paper subject twice and second paper subject once. And at the end, I given like 4-5 GTs. In my first paper, I used to get always 90 plus marks. And in second paper, my average score is 70 marks. So what I have noticed that make it my stronger one more even stronger. In first paper, whatever subjects I have written in the paper in last week, I have read only that along with the obs, gynae and surgery. Medicine I covered with micro, patho and pharma. I studied like a system wise in last 1 week. So I need to manage the time as well. And last 1 day before the exam, I studied biochemistry and SPM and ENT.
That's great. And if I may ask you,
yes,
what kept you going?
For me, what kept me going is me, my goals, my ambitions. Because you know what are your capabilities. You need to prove the world when you get the opportunities. If you lose the opportunities, it's okay. Wait for your time. Again, you will bounce back. Just keep faith in your process, and that's it. Rest will be history. That's it.
Any message or any, I would say, piece of advice would you like to give to those people who could not clear the exam this time and are now thinking, what shall they do now?
If you ask me, I know this is hard times for everyone who didn't make it. But if you do the main subjects like surgery, obstetrics and gynecology, SPM, preventive social medicine, these 3, and micro, pharma, patho, these 3 combined will cover the medicine, and pediatric cardiology and physiology cardiology. This help in the medicine cardiology when you do it, and ENT optal. The last month revision, if you do this like multiple times, like 3 to 4 times.
You mean that, when we face a failure, rather than just getting disappointed, we must look within that were we performing little less than required? Were we dedicated little less than required? And time can allow him to go back. He can pull this game in 3 months also. So guys, I think there's a very clear-cut message for everyone. Navrag has done it 6 times. And a lot of friends who are listening to me right now, they would be perplexed and totally disappointed with this maybe first or second or third failure. Let us take inspiration from Dr. Navrag's story and look towards the next few months that June 2024 is coming, and we start working on our weaknesses right from the beginning. And if we do not submit to the situation, because that's very easy response for everyone. When a challenge comes, we can very easily say that I can't do it further. And believe me, it's a very natural response. But why we are presenting you this story of Dr. Navrag is to give you a genuine hope that human mind, if start channelizing the energy properly, can face any challenge. So let us make sure that we learn from the story and now start thinking beyond this result and looking for a wonderful result in June 2024. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. And one last thing I would like to say, like, the failure is basement for success, for any success, and you should be your mirror. You should talk to yourself, where did you go wrong? You should ask to yourself what makes you better and apply it, implement it. In the process, you will get a success. Once you get a success, trust me, your life will change forever.